Practice listening to reductions. Do you, ya. Listen for the ya. What do you want to do? Where do you want to stay in New York City? When do you want to leave? How do you know you're right? Why do you always pick on me? Who do you want to be partners with? What do you think we should do? Where do you think you're going? Why do you always leave the kitchen such a mess? Reductions with T plus U, which makes the ch sound. Can't you find another way to go? Don't you want to stay longer? Aren't you tired yet? Shouldn't you be done with that? Why aren't you coming with us? I'd like to get a snack. How about you? Don't you know what you want to get yet? What you doing for lunch? What you doing over the break? Why can't you take care of that for me? Why don't you want to do that assignment? Couldn't you have said that in a nicer way? I don't understand what you said. Reductions with D plus U, which is often did plus U, which sounds like ja or Jew. What'd you do this weekend? Where'd you meet up with your friends? Who'd you take out to eat? When'd you arrive? How'd you get there? Did you have a good time? Did you find what you were looking for? Where'd you say we should go? How'd you solve that problem? Who'd you say I should talk to? Where would you like to sit? That test made you nervous, huh? The rain made your homework get wet. The rain made your homework get wet. Reductions with could, should, would, or might have plus the past participle. So this is talking about the unreal past. And that sounds like coulda, shoulda, woulda, mighta. I wish I could have met him. We should have waited for the teacher. He might have come if we had pushed him. I would have gone with you if you had told me sooner. She might have listened to you if you had spoken in a nicer tone. The man wished he could have prevented the fight. Jill would have been more prepared if she had studied more. They shouldn't have been smoking in front of the door. He wouldn't have shouted at you if you hadn't provoked him. James couldn't have made it even if he had wanted to. You shouldn't have stayed up all night playing video games. Practice dictation, reductions. Set number 1. I will read each sentence twice, or each question twice. Write down the question or sentence you hear. Press pause if you need more time. Number 1. When'd you watch that movie? When'd you watch that movie? Number 2. What you doing this evening? What you doing this evening? Number 3. I wish you could have been there. I wish you could have been there. Number 4. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean. Number 5. They would have practiced more if you had told them to. They would have practiced more if you had told them to. Number 6. Did you go out to eat? Did you go out to eat? Number 7. Why don't you stand up for a minute? Why don't you stand up for a minute? Number 8. He talks about you all the time. He talks about you all the time. Number 9. We might have had better luck if we had been prepared. We might have had better luck if we had been prepared. Number 10. Your mom made you choose that major, huh? Your mom made you choose that major, huh? Now, look at the answer sheet and see if you wrote the correct questions and sentences.